Shalom. First and foremost, before I get started, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to where it's due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Archak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, who were well and who taught us the truth. And Salakia, my allergies are acting up, and I got a little bit of sniffles, so Salakia for that. And bear with me during the lesson. But today's title will be somewhere along the lines of the majority of Israelites will not understand the severity of this truth until it's too late. The majority of Israelites will not understand the severity of this truth, of what's happening within society and what the Lord Yahweh Shem Yashai is bringing upon this society until it's too late. Because the Lord Yahweh Shem Yashai is bringing, judgment upon this world, upon this wicked, perverse generation. And I am driving, but I am about to pull up to my destination. So once I pull up to my destination, I will, start to get scriptures and so on and so forth. But again, Israelites won't understand, as, some of the synonyms that is within severity, the gravity, the weight of it, the intensity of it, the extremity of it, the danger of it. Because the Lord Yahweh Shem Yashai is bringing, death and destruction, mayhem, misery upon this place. And the Lord isn't going to spare, man. It's like while I park real quick. This is deadly serious, man. This is very deadly serious, and the Lord Yahweh Shem Yashai is not playing. And He has sent His men, His messengers, His prophets out to relay this message that judgment is coming. So real quick, before we get these definitions, or the definition, we'll get this real quick in 2nd Ezra, the 15th chapter, and we'll start at verse 1, and we'll jump down. So 2nd Ezra 15 and verse 1. It'll go over. 2nd Ezra 15 and 1. Behold, speak down there to my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. So the Lord Yahweh Shem Yashai has sent His prophets out, starting with, the elect, the apostles, elders of Great Millstone on down, to tell you what is about to happen, what is about to come to this place. For these words that the Lord Yahweh Shem Yashai has put in the mouths of His men, His prophets, the men of the Lord, are faithful and true. The Lord's words are faithful and true, and everything that the Lord said is going to happen will happen. So we're going to jump down to verse 5. 2nd Ezra 15 and 5. Behold, said the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. This is what the Lord Yahweh Shem Yashai is bringing upon this society because of the wickedness, the ungodliness, the perverseness that is going on, continually and flourishing throughout the world. Verse 6, for wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. So wickedness is flourishing throughout the society, and people think that the Lord is just going to, sweep it under the rug and allow it to happen. They don't understand the severity about what is about to come upon this place, man. We are talking about the worst time in history. And the Lord is not playing. The Lord did not spare Sodom and Egypt. The Lord did not spare the world of old before He flooded the earth with water. And you think the Lord is going to allow America and this society to just continue to flourish in wickedness and perverseness contrary to the scriptures, contrary to His laws? That's not how this works, man. The Lord has time and time again brought forth judgment upon places that was performing wicked acts and ungodliness. And America is no different. This society is no different. It says, verse 7, therefore saith the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness. And when the Lord's judgment comes, when the day of the Lord comes, it's not going to be brightness. It's not going to be light. It's not going to be joy. It's not going to be happy, go merry, mirth. It's going to be judgment, man. It's going to be dark. And the Lord is not playing, man. And that's why the Lord has sent forth His men to warn the sheep, to warn the people to repent, but the majority of Israelites will not understand what is about to happen until it's too late, until you're getting fucked up, man. I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit. Profane meaning outside, but that you continue to commit these wicked, ungodly acts, man. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you want to continue to follow after the ways of Esau, continue to follow after the devil, after Satan, then you will be destroyed, man. It says, in which they wickedly exercise themselves. You exercise in this, man. You want to be the best at wickedness. Therefore, the Lord is going to bring forth judgment. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth under them, and the souls of the just complain continually. We're complaining continually to the Lord Yahweh Shemi to destroy this place, to bring forth judgment, because we don't want to see this shit no more. We don't want to see wickedness flourishing throughout the earth. The Lord is about to bring great miseries upon this world, man. Second Ezra, it's actually in the same book, but we're gonna go to chapter 8 and verse 50. Second Ezra 8 and verse 50. For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world. Why, Lord? Why are you going to bring great miseries? Because they have walked in great pride. So these people are very prideful. Oh, the Lord isn't going to do that. Everything has continued since the beginning of the world, and the Lord isn't going to do that. No, yes, the Lord is. And there's going to be a time like no other, and we're going to get those scriptures, man, showing you that we're about to enter into times that has never been like it. And Israelites don't understand the severity of it, man. They don't understand what is about to take place, and they won't, because the Lord Yahweh Shemi has blinded them. So let's get this real quick in Amos. I want to get them definitions, but these scriptures keep coming to mind. So Amos, I think it's 5. Might be 8. No, it's right here. Amos 5 and verse 18. That's what it was, not 15. Amos 5 and 18. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord Yahweh. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord Yahweh is darkness and not light. As if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him, or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall and a serpent bit him. So everywhere you turn, there's going to be judgment. Everywhere you turn, there's going to be calamities. Everywhere you turn, there's going to be misery. There's not going to be any escape from the day of the Lord Yahweh Shemi. The only escape is going to be through this truth. But the Israelites don't understand the severity of repenting and turning back to the Lord before this takes place. Because once it takes place, it's going to be too late. It's going to be too late, man. Verse 20. Shall not the day of the Lord Yahweh be darkness and not light, even very dark and no brightness in it? And then NLT says, verse 20. Yes, the day of the Lord Yahweh will be dark and hopeless, without a ray of joy or hope. There's not going to be no joy. There ain't going to be no hope. There ain't going to be no wishing for everything to be better. Ain't nothing going to be better, man. And the Lord is about to bring judgment upon this place, and you have no choice but to go through it. We got to go through it, man. But the difference between the elect and the rest of Israel that don't want to hearken is the elect is going to have that cover, while the rest is not going to have a cover. And who is the elect's cover? The Lord Yahweh Shemi Ashai. You gotta understand the severity of this, man, or you won't make it. So that definition of severity.
Severity.
The fact or condition of being very severe. You want to define the word, or the word with the word. Okay. Let's see. The quality of being very unkind or unpleasant. Let's see what Merriam-Webster gives us. The condition of being very bad, serious, unpleasant, harsh. So yeah. Let's see what some synonyms give us. It says seriousness, the gravity. Let's see gravity. It says seriousness or solemnity of matter. This is deadly serious, man. What does it say? In Baruch 4:1. Baruch 4 verse 1. This is the book of the commandments of the Most High, and the law that endureth forever. All they that keep it shall come to life, but such as leave it shall die. So this is life and death, man. They don't understand the force of this. Force, strength or energy as an attribute of physical action or movement. They don't understand, the harshness, the power, the intensity, the ferocity, the state of being ferocious. Let's see. They should have weight on here. They don't, because they don't understand the weight of what's about to happen, man. The danger, the grievousness, the seriousness, the savagery, the ruthlessness. Because the Lord isn't going to have compassion. The quality of lacking pity or compassion for others. The Lord isn't going to have pity and compassion on those who didn't repent and turn back. What is it saying, Ezekiel 9:4? Let's get that real quick. We'll skim through it. Ezekiel 9 verse 4. And the Lord Yahweh said unto him, Go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sign, that cry for all the abomination that be done in the midst thereof. That mark at the wall, when you go into that word mark, which is a thawa in the Hebrew, which goes into exemption from judgment. So the elect is going to be exempt from judgment, while everybody else who doesn't have that mark, that thawa, is going to receive that judgment, and they're not going to be spared. The Lord is going to be ruthless, and he's not going to have pity or compassion on those that don't have that mark and that isn't part of the elect, that isn't turning back. Verse 5. And to the others, the ones who don't have the thawa, he said in mine hearing, Go ye after him through the city and smite. Let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity. Ain't that what the definition of ruthlessness said? Ruthlessness. Again, the quality of lacking pity or compassion for others. It says, neither have ye pity. Slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children and women. But come not near any man upon whom is the mark, and begin in my sanctuary. Then they began at the ancient men which were before the house. So the Lord said, hey, don't spare him. The Lord is about to bring judgment, man. And the Israelites don't understand the gravity of what is about to happen. They don't understand the gravity, the severity of what is about to happen. Even though you have the elders and apostles of great millstone on down telling you what is about to happen, they have no fear. Therefore, the Lord has to bring that fear. Because what does it say in Proverbs 1? Even though that these things are about to take place, they're going to know real quick. People are going to understand the severity. They're going to understand that they was told about what was about to happen. Ezekiel 33, and we're going to get in the NLT. Ezekiel 33 and verse 33 in the NLT. But when all these terrible things happen to them, as they certainly will, then will they know a prophet has been among them. Again, I'm going to read it for the people in the back. Are you listening? Ezekiel 33 and 33 in the NLT. But when all these terrible things happen to them, as they certainly will, then they will know a prophet has been among them. All these terrible things are about to happen to them. And we've been telling you, starting with the elders and apostles of great millstone on down, we've been telling you, hey, this is severe. This is going to be rough. It's going to be ruthless. It's going to be dangerous. It's going to be miserable. Turn back. Repent, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand. Because if you don't turn back, these terrible things are going to happen to you. They certainly will. Lo, it will come, then will they know that a prophet has been among them. And we've been telling you. The elect has been telling you, man. They're not going to understand the severity of it until then. Ah, damn, he did say it was going to happen. Where they at? That's too late. You're done. You're done. Proverbs, Proverbs 1 and verse, we'll get straight to the point. Proverbs 1 and 23, man, these bodies are through, man. We need the kingdom. The Lord's about to bring the kingdom, though, man. We just got to continue to wait, continue to be patient, and persevere. Because the elect, they understand the severity about what has happened. That's why the elect is turned back. That's why the elect is repented. Speaking to myself, Lord, when I'm part of the elect, that's why we do what we do. We go out on the highways and byways. We put out these lessons day in and day out, week in and week out. We go on the highways and byways, fast, pray, study, being brotherly, giving alms, tithing, keeping the laws to the best of our ability, because that's what somebody who understands the severity, because the only way to get out of the way of judgment is to turn back to the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshai. And the majority of Israelites ain't going to understand that until it's too late. Proverbs 1 and verse 23. Turn you at my reproof. Come and listen. Return. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you. The Lord is letting you know, hey, this is about to happen. I'm about to bring judgment upon this place. Return. Repent. That's what Yahweh was saying. Repent, for the kingdom of heaven is in hand. Repent, for the kingdom of heaven is in hand. Verse 24. Because I have called and you refused. I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded. The Lord is telling you, hey, listen. Because judgment is about to take place. Verse 25, but ye have said that not all my counsel. You didn't listen. You ignored my advice. You rejected the correction I offered, as it says in the NLT. You didn't want to listen to the men of the Lord. Therefore, you will be judged. Therefore, verse 26 in the KJV, I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. You didn't want to understand the severity. Therefore, the Lord is going to mock you. He's going to laugh at you through his men. Verse 27, when your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you, you're not going to understand what these words are actually saying until they actually happen to you. These words that the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshai has wrote down through his men is about to pop off the page and bite you in your ass. You're not going to understand the severity, because these just look like fairy tales and words to the average person. But it's not going to be fairy tales and games until it becomes reality. Because you can't fathom, you can't imagine the worst time in history and what that looks like, because you've been sitting on your ass all day, every day, thinking that everything is happy-go-lucky, thinking that nothing is about to happen, thinking that this shit is not shit, but thinking that this truth and what is about to happen is boring, thinking that what the men of the Lord is speaking to you is boring. Okay, we about to see. The Lord is about to show you that this isn't boring. The Lord is about to show you that this is a reality. People want to keep playing games, want to keep thinking that everything is sweet, thinking everything is cute. We'll see. The Lord is about to show you how cute this is when this happens. Verse 28, then shall they call upon me. Okay, now, I understand the severity of it now. I see all hell breaking loose now, Lord. I want to listen. I want to call upon you now. I want to, Yahweh Shem Yahshai. They want to understand the severity when it's too late. And this is the too late. Then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. It's too late. You want to try to understand, the severity when all hell is breaking loose and then try to seek the Lord. That's not how this works. It don't work like that, man. The Lord don't operate like that. You trying to get a fast when you want to try to have fun all the way up to all hell break loose, and you want to try to get serious. It's too late. You should have been serious from the jump. Because somebody who understands the severity of what is about to happen and what the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshai is about to bring upon this society, this world, upon the Israelites, is going to act soon. Is going to act immediately. Not soon, immediately. As it says in Ecclesiasticus or Sirach 5 and 7, put not off from day to day. It says, put not off from day to day. It says, make no turn to the Lord, for suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth. And then that security that shall perish in the day of vengeance. Roughly paraphrasing. The Lord isn't looking for somebody who's going to wait to the last minute. The Lord is looking for somebody who's going to act immediately, suddenly, who's going to understand the severity and turn back. But the majority of Israelites will not understand the severity until it's too late. Therefore, when this comes to pass, then lo, it will come. Lo, it will happen. Then shall they know, damn, they was right. But it's going to be too late then. Verse 28, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. You're going to try to seek the Lord early and all hell breaking loose, but it's going to be too late. It's going to be too late, man. Now let's get these real quick. Jeremiah 30 and verse 7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. A time like no other is coming upon this society, and Israelites don't understand the severity of it. You thought slavery was bad. You thought the flood was bad. You thought the big cost was bad. You thought the bubonic plague was bad. You thought the slaughtering of tens of millions of Native Americans was bad. Just wait until the Lord brings us judgment. And we can't wait, man. Lord willing, we're part of the elect. The Lord is going to be with his elect. Matthew 24. Verse 21. Matthew 24 and 21. For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be. So we're about to see something that the likes of this world, the likes of the world from the beginning has not seen. From the very beginning, we have not seen the judgment that the Lord is about to bring upon the society. And Israelites don't understand the severity of it. Last one, the one off right here. Daniel 12 and 1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince which standeth for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, everyone that shall be found written in the book, a time like no other. In the NLT it says, at that time Michael the archangel, who stands guard over a nation, will arise. Then there will be a time of anguish greater than any since nations first came into existence. So since the very beginning, there has not been a greater anguish, a time of anguish that has happened, that is about to happen upon this world, man. And the Israelites don't understand what is about to happen. You can read this and say, oh yeah, oh damn, it's about to be bad. But do you understand how bad? Do you comprehend what is about to happen? They don't. But when it happens, then they will. And it's going to be too late, man. So the best bet, your best bet is to turn back now before it's too late. Because when it's too late, the Lord is going to leave you in your destruction. He's going to leave you in your fear. He's not going to deliver you out of it. There is no turning back, man, when it's too late. So, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying to the spirit, to the body, and to the fold. And before I end it off, I give all praise, honor, and glory to where it's due to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Rechakodash, and double honors, as always, to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Until next time, Shalom.